What's more likely?
Never say never, but never.
Very good. I like it. Hit the film's music. Thank you. I just can't get enough of the Sam Spence Philadelphia Philharmonic playing Steve Sable's finest as well.
I mean, thank you, Sam Spence. Thank you, Mike Tomlin.
What do you got over there?
All right, let's start with, let's talk some NFC East running backs, Rich.
Yes.
Dak Prescott thinks Zeke Elliott is going to have a great season.
That's what he said this week.
I'm a little more skeptical, so let's throw this out there. Who's more likely to rush for 1,000 yards in 2022?
Okay.
Zeke or Saquon?
Oh.
Saquon coming back from injury.
I am going.
Daniel
Here's what I'm going
Jones,
to tell you. Here's what I'm going to tell
what do
you.
you think?
Here's what I'm going to tell you. I'm going to say it. I'm going to do it, and I'm going to do it staring right at T.J.
I
Jefferson.
already know what you're going to say. Like everybody
What am I
listening,
gonna say?
Everybody listening to your
What
voice
am I
right now,
going to say?
Anything the opposite of the Cowboys is what you're going to say.
Why?
Because you've already on record as saying that Zeke isn't the best running back on the Cowboys team. So therefore, I would think that you would say that there's no way the second best Cowboys running back could have more yards than
Dak said that Zeke is healthy now.
Okay.
And he's going to have a big season, is what Dak said. And I'm saying that the Cowboys will be wise enough to make sure that Zeke is strong for the January run that the Cowboys will. I think the Cowboys are going to make the playoffs. How does that sound? Well, I tell you that Saquon's going to run for 1,000 yards this year. I'll take him.
You really think it's?
I am all in on Brian Daboll and what he's going to cook
So
up.
I was basically right, is what you're saying.
But I also said the Cowboys are making the playoffs.
Yeah, but you might change that
When will I change that?
when we actually have to give our predictions on the playoffs.
I don't know. Right now is on Memorial Day weekend. I am going back and forth about who's winning the division.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
With the Eagles?
Yeah. Come on.
Come on, I need to see something from their quarterback.
He made the playoffs last year. He got better.
They made it because
They've got A.J. Brown now. Here we go.
Okay.
So I'll
I
say.
mean, I'm not bad. I'm staying with the Cowboys.
They
for
have
the
Pollard.
division. I mean,
Split the carries. Split the carries. You want to have Zeke strong in the fourth quarter? Great. Then give it to Pollard in quarters 1 through 3 a little bit more. And then put Zeke out there is to just pound it home and make sure the other team doesn't get back on the field. Control the line of scrimmage. Control the clock. I like it. That's a way for the Cowboys to win. Don't have Dak throwing it 40 times a game.
I do not.
But that's the way that somebody won't run for 1,000 yards. See how I kept it positive and made my point about my Saquon love? That's how you do it.
All right, well, I'm gonna throw a little wrinkle here.
Okay.
How about Cowboys quarterback more likely to rush for 1,000 yards? Running back, Zeke or Tony Pollard?
Both.
Get out of here. You go neither. I'll go neither.
Both. We retooled our offensive line.
I'll go neither.
Both of them.
But they should give the touches to Pollard. That
TP
guy's a
1K.
home run. Hey, man. Zeke is the guy that moves the pile. Zeke is the guy that steals your soul. Okay? Because he keeps coming at you and doing this whole business.
Yeah, he likes to eat.
Okay? He's the guy that can punch it in from the 5-yard line. Pollard's the guy who can get it in from your own 35.
Facts.
So he's got to touch the ball more. And that's part of the reason why I think Zeke won't get 1,000 yards. And it's more likely that Saquon will, because I like Daboll, and I think he's going to use this guy. So.
All right, let's move on. Jameis Winston, guys, he says everything's going great in his return from a knee injury.
Okay.
Kind of got me thinking about NFC South quarterbacks.
Yes.
Who's more trustworthy this season? Who do you trust more, Jameis or Marcus Mariota with Atlanta?
Oh, gosh. Oh, man. Oh, man. When you say trust, what do you mean? I mean, the Saints and the Falcons offense and the roster for both they're not even in the same, they're in the same division, but not in the same zip code. Not in the same galaxy.
I mean, do
as far
you
as I'm
trust
concerned.
Mariota in a new spot, or do you trust Jameis coming back from injury?
I'll go. What's more? So if this is in the construct of what's more likely as well, I'll go with Jameis having the better season, and I would trust him more. I will. I think the Saints are. Man, I think you might get a wild card team from the East and the South this year, making it very difficult for the West to get 3 in. That's the way I'm looking at it right now in the NFC. Because everybody's focused on the AFC right now. I'll say more trustworthy is Jameis I'm going to be I'm bullish on him. I don't know what Mariota and this offense is going to look like in Atlanta. So that's my answer on that one.
That's fair.
Okay.
That's fair. All right, moving on. Patrick Mahomes. You guys have heard of him, right?
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes says it's not just going to be one guy on the Chiefs offense this year. It's going to be an everybody offense.
Okay.
We're talking to Chargers wide receiver Mike Williams later on today.
Look at you weaving a tapestry.
They've got a nice offense.
Yes.
But who has the better offense in 2022, Chiefs or Chargers?
Oh. Wow. Good God.
Rich, you wanted NFL topics for what's more likely? I am bringing them to you.
But I mean, who's more likely to have a better offense? What's the metric? More yards, more just eye test? Is that what you're saying?
Yards, points, aesthetics.
At least with the Cowboys, when you gave me a number.
Yeah.
You want to go more wins?
How about this?
You want to go more wins?
Who's going to throw more touchdowns to different people?
Rich, whatever
What's
you
more
got
likely?
to justify your answer. I mean, Chiefs or Chargers?
Oh man, I'll go with the Chargers.
Ooh.
They're bringing their people back, man.
Sexy new.
They're bringing their people back. They're bringing their people back. I've asked everybody, including Brett Veach Brett Veach gave a terrific reasoning as to why they let Tyreek Hill get the trade that he wanted. Okay.
Of course.
And so this is the toughest the AFC West has been in a very long time. I can't even remember the last time, okay, they were this tough.
It's been a while.
That it was this deep. So this is the time where the Chiefs give up one of their significant advantages. I mean, if you want to talk about significant advantages in the NFL, quarterback, wide receiver combination, would you name, in the AFC, it would be Mahomes and Hill.
Yep.
In the NFC, it would be Rodgers and Adams. And they've both have split up. The NFC North is still a division that the Packers can win, I think, easily. And we'll see in week one, by the way, another week one piece of filet mignon is Packers and Vikings. The Chiefs gave up their options. They had two of them. At least they still have one, maybe the best quarterback tight end combination in the NFL. So they gave one of them up. The Chargers are going to come back as scripted, including our third hour guest. And I say this at the risk of getting a text from Adam from Eric Stone Street. I'll take the Chargers here.
Okay.
I need to see it from Mahomes and that offense first without Tyreek Hill. See what it looks like. Obviously, week 8, week 9 will be better than weeks 1 through 8.
Yeah, of course.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.